Hi everyone, welcome to Search 101. My name is Miles and today I'll be taking you through keyword matching types. So for those of you who don't know, a keyword is a word or phrase that search advertisers use to match against a search query in a search engine. That allows them to show a relevant advert dependent upon the user's search query. There are three main keyword match types, and it's really important to understand the difference between those match types when building search campaigns, because each of the different keyword match types has its own specific set of attributes and qualities. The three main match types are broad match, phrase match, and exact match. Broad match keywords are the most basic keyword match type. They're also the default for AdWords. With a broad match keyword, you will show for all relevant search terms that match that keyword, or that Google deems to be relevant for that keyword. An example would be buy car. Now for the broad match keyword buy car, we would match against all searches for buy car, but we may also match against searches for buy a new car, buy a second-hand car, buy car parts. So anything that Google deems to be relevant to the keyword buy car. So as you can see, there's potential for a lot of search terms and for a lot of wastage with this keyword. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because it also means that we get to gain a lot of insight into what people are searching for when they're searching for keywords around buying cars. The second match type is phrase match. Phrase match is a little bit more restricted than broad match. In the phrase match keywords, will only match against search terms that follow the set order of the phrase match keyword. Let's take an example. If we look at the same example as before, buy car, but place this keyword within quotation marks, the keyword becomes phrase match. The keyword buy car in quotation marks will only match against search terms that have buy car in them in that specific order. However, if there are search terms either side of that quotation mark, the advert will still show. So for example, if we have buy car in London as our search query, our advert will show. So as you can see, phrase match keywords are slightly more tailored and specific than broad match keywords. The final keyword match type is exact match, which really says what it is on the tin. The exact match keyword will only match against search queries that are exactly the same as that keyword. So for the same example, buy car, now held within square brackets to demonstrate that it's exact match, will only match against the search query buy car. The exact match keyword has the least amount of wastage of all keywords, and therefore it's deemed by many people to be the most profitable and efficient keyword match type. The downside of using exact match keywords is that you don't gain much information about how your users are actually searching. This is where broad match and phrase match come into the equation. So when starting a new search campaign, it's often the case that advertisers will begin with broad match keywords. That way they can gain as much insight as to how their users are searching for their products. Once they've gained that insight, they then may move into using phrase and exact match, which are a little bit more restricted and more efficient. It's important to remember that each keyword match type has its own specific set of benefits, and when building your own campaign, you should consider having a balanced approach to your keyword match types.